Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Kiko and I usually make music related stuff, but clearly I'm branching out, so you should subscribe to see what I come up with next. So yesterday was my birthday and I turned 21, so I thought I'd do something a little different for my video this week and talk about 21 lessons that I learned at 21. I remember loving watching these videos on YouTube in like early high school, so like hopefully someone can love watching this too. That would be really cute, but otherwise it's just for me because I really did learn all these things and I think that it's important that I remember them. Number 1. You don't need to be constantly busy in order for your time to be worthwhile. Just enjoying something is plenty. I heard a saying, I think that was, time enjoyed is time well spent, and that's exactly how I feel about this first one. You don't always need to be productive, you just need to enjoy what you're doing. Number 2, just because something is short-lived doesn't mean that it isn't valuable. You don't need to be friends with someone for like 50 years for your friendship to mean something. It can just be like 2 months and still make you really happy, and that's just as important. Number 3, everyone is struggling, so you're never alone. Reach out for help if you want to, talk to your friends if you want to, or keep it to yourself, but just know that there's someone else out there that can relate to you. Number 4, and on that note, just because someone's hurting more than you doesn't mean that your pain is unimportant. You're still just as valid. Number 5, friends are so important. Treat them well and cherish them. Number 6, this one's fun. You're probably old enough to do something that as a child you always wanted to do when you were older, so you should go out there and do it. For example, something I always wanted to do as an adult was travel solo. I went to Portugal all by myself this winter. I stayed in hostels and I booked my flights and everything, and it was a little scary, but it was definitely worth it, so yeah. Number 7. There's no shame at all in changing your path, so change your mind as many times as you need to be happy. Number 8. Everyone is wrong sometimes, but what matters most is how you make amends and not originally what you did. Unless, of course, you like committed a crime or something, like please don't murder people. Number 9. It's okay to change your opinion after learning new information. In fact, you should be learning new information and changing and growing all the time, so I would encourage it personally. Number 10. Compliment people more often. They'll actually really appreciate it. Personally, I still struggle with that sometimes because I'm like, what if they think I'm like weird for complimenting them? But like, trust me, they won't. They'll just be happy and you might even make their day. Number 11. Confrontation really sucks, but sometimes it's actually necessary and will lead to positive change. So try to identify that and take action. Number 12. You have no reason that you need to try and impress random strangers that you see. They don't know you, they probably never will, and even if you do something that they think is weird, they won't remember your face, so it doesn't matter. Number 13. Personally, I realized that I love spending time alone, and that's not something that's sad or lonely, it's just what I like to do. Number 14. Saving money is so important. Number 15. But spending money to do something fun with your friends or all by yourself is equally as important, and it will keep you happy and healthy, so you should definitely do that once in a while as well. Number 16. People in positions of authority are also just people, so they're not always right. Doctors, parents, teachers, the police. Just about me, I've dealt with some chronic pain in the past few years and I've had some doctors take it seriously, but I've also had some doctors that just brushed it off, and I took that to heart at first, but then I realized they're also people too and they might be misunderstanding the situation or something. Number 17. You don't know everything about yourself yet, and that's totally fine. I honestly didn't even realize that till like a few years ago. Number 18. Everything really does happen for a reason. Trust yourself and your hard work, and also trust the universe, and things will happen exactly the way that they're supposed to. Number 19. If there's something really exciting that you want to do, but none of your friends or your family want to do it with you, just try and do it alone. It'll be scary, but it will definitely be worth it. Number 20. Enjoying something is always enough. You don't need to be amazing at everything you do, you just need to do something that makes you happy. Number 21. Take your own advice. That goes for me with this entire list because I've learned all these lessons, but that doesn't mean that I'm always living them. You know more than you think you do. Listen to yourself. So I know this is something a little different from my usual music, but hopefully someone enjoyed this. I know I really enjoyed making this list and putting the video together. Not that I've done that yet because I'm filming, but yeah, I'll be back next week with something else, and I hope you learned something, or at least enjoyed listening to me ramble for a little bit.